morning guys, it's May the 18th. I'm Henry Green from London Trading Group. I'm just going to run through what I'm looking for in the markets today. Okay, so starting with Euro, again we had an indecision bar at resistance for me yesterday in Euro dollar, so we didn't manage to close back above 113.20. So for me now this has one more leg lower, at least one more leg lower, and I like it. I think it's a pretty clear path down to 112.25. I think that looks like a good level of support. It's my 127 as a first target. There hasn't been a pullback yet to the 38. Up at 113.55, so I think that 112.25 looks like an easy target at the moment for me for today, and as such I'll be looking to be in that down to sort of those levels. So what I'm going to look for is a little pullback, so maybe a pullback into these EMAs. Look for something nice that's held before, so this 50 looks like it's been respected in a bit of a pullback before it's gone through the lows. Look for potentially one that has pulled back and then gone through the lows, so something like the 50 I think works well, and then you could look for that bottom side to be opened up, and certainly that's what I'm going to be looking for in the euro dollar. Cable rejected off 145.30 again yesterday. It was a good level up there. Let's have a look at it on the full zoomed in version. So we liked it up there as a level. I said to you I wanted to sell it at 35. I didn't quite get up there, which is annoying. But again, what it's showing to me here is that we broke this counter trend line here. We have now gone through the downtrend line, so it's kind of giving me mixed signals again, what this market wants to do. However, if this one is now broken, we have to assume that this is now going to make a... Okay, we can move out to the outer trend line. Okay, so if we put this one in, start from here, connect these 2 points, and extend. This is now the trend line that we're anchored on, and if we go on to make a new high, then potentially we're looking for the top side. But certainly I do like the top side of cable. We're back down at a good level of support down here at 144.30, so I think that this could rally from here. It makes sense for it to rally from here. I like it. My custom moving average is coming in. You ran onto the 127. We're back down now at the 61.8, and this wouldn't surprise me if it turned around and we did rally in cable. So let's see what happens in that one. But certainly I think this is probably quite a good buy zone we are at the moment. And one that I'm probably going to be looking to have an initial position at. We are still, since we broke the trend line, however, we are still in this downwards fib, so this still hasn't been taken out. We nearly got down to the D. In fact, probably some would count that as a D. How deep did it go? Yeah, okay, so you could argue that we hit a D yesterday in cable, and now we've come back ever so deeply. So if we now come off, I think 142.90 is the next level down. So I'm going to play cable with a bit of care, because I think this fib could still be intact, so you just got to be wary whilst it is. But certainly at the moment, I think probably the risk is on is looking for the short. So I think if you're buying this, I think that's where you're getting a better stop with a better target. So that's my idea for cable. Dollar yen again looked like it wanted to break out of its range yesterday. Obviously it didn't. The slow stochastic, which is something I was looking at, was perfect at resistance. It crossed 3 times. Picked the tops perfectly, and it actually picked the top again yesterday. So annoyingly, I didn't take that trade yesterday for a number of reasons, but yeah, it broke straight back into its range. Again, a nice bearish signal up there, and then it came all the way back into its range. So again, there's no reason today why this should break out of its range. The only thing I don't like about it in terms of the short side, is the fact that we've gone through the 127. So this 1618 should be hit, this 110. And if we do run up there, then I expect this to overshoot. So again, I'm probably looking for the break. I think actually yesterday was its first sign of weakness, and we could actually go through it today. And I'm going to be looking for that break in dollar yen. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD was just a real indecision day. It tested the highs, tested the lows, and it's still just bang in the middle. So again, I don't think this one's particularly clear. If I had to pick a direction, I would be playing the long side. We got down to 128.35. Which leaves the target back up towards 130, so 129.85 is the target at the moment for me, and I think that looks like quite a good level to be targeting. On the 15 minute, that is also the D as well, so I think a target of 129.80 area in dollar CAD seems pretty reasonable, and one that I'm going to be certainly looking for in terms of that pair. Aussie, let's have a look at Aussie. Aussie again just tested the highs yesterday, not particularly bearish, not particularly bullish either, so I think that this could just be a continuation pattern before we now continue its sell-off in Aussie. I spoke to you about me potentially liking a long, but this market just seems to want to go sideways, and when it does, we've still not broken through the 8, and we still are just trending up. So just be wary of that one in terms of what the Aussie's doing at the moment. We have gone through the counter trend line, so we are starting to make potentially make these bullish signals, but at the moment I do feel that this has another push up, well, another push down it looks like, and you probably take this A out on the bottom side. So this for me equals a choppy sideways market or consolidation period in Aussie, and I think it probably just goes sideways unless it wants to run on down to 72. But again, I think the easy move still is back to 74.50. It's just how we get there and when this market starts to move nicely again. This moving average held perfectly again, so let's just have a look what it is. 180 on the 60-minute chart, it holds really nicely, so just potentially have a look at that one. But certainly for me, Aussie's not a play of strength or of weakness today, so I'm probably going to leave that one alone. The Kiwi, this is what, in fact, this is kind of a picture of exactly what I think the Aussie's going to do. It's kind of just broken out. You see the trend line's been broken, and now we're just drifting sideways until it decides on a direction. You've got to look for the higher time frames to kind of give you a clue as to where that's going to happen. So this double top still intact. We still haven't hit the MPO for that. That is down towards 65.90, I believe. So we've pulled back into the breakout zone, and we're just kind of drizzling sideways. We're trapped in between two of my custom moving averages. So Kiwi dollar, I think, probably just continues to go sideways. Again, I'm not really looking for anything in the Kiwi, and I'll probably be looking elsewhere and other places to trade that. Okay, guys, that's a quick whip round. I don't think anything looks that clear. I think Euro probably is the most clear, down to 112.25. Cable, I think, probably is quite a good buy today. Dollar yen, I think, maybe has another go at the highs. Dollar CAD, I think, has 129.80 in it. Aussie and Kiwi just look pretty sideways to me, so you've got to play those with care. Okay, guys, that's a quick wrap up from me. Please comment below with any comments you have. It'd be great to have your feedback. Click subscribe to never miss a video again, and I'll be back tomorrow with another market update. So happy trading, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening.